Lisa. Welcome. If this is your first time here, I am excited to have you. I hope that you enjoy today's episode and take a chance to look at everything else I've done. I focus on true crime, mainly doing unsolved, really focusing on missing. But occasionally I throw in a little bit of variety from request or whatever. If something new is really going on and needs to get out there, I kind of mix it up with bringing awareness to things. I then also do a couple other little fun things to kind of break up the yin and my yang. So if that is something you think you'll be interested in, please guys don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are really getting close to our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and thank you guys. It's for all the sharing, liking, helping, everything. So guys, today, phew, it's not going to be real long. This is one of Lisa's angles, and oh honey, Gypsy Rose, girl, you have not had a good week, have you? Ending your July, I think actually your birthday, you kind of started tumbling down. But the fact that old Gyps might be going back to the slammer is not probably what she was expecting her August to look like. So, why do I say this? Of course, I'm sure a lot have seen the video going around, and some of you haven't. I'm going to share that with you. This is the ultimate butt dial if I've ever seen. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? When you accidentally hit something and the phone pops on, or you have a little whoopsie like that where nobody was supposed to hear the conversation. Well, this happened, and sometimes I think things truly happen for a reason. In all seriousness, let's talk about what's going on here. So Gypsy, when she got out, as you guys know, she had to have strict rules. She had to have somewhere to live. Hence probably why she married Ryan, because she did not want to go back and be a burden on her parents. That is something that she has stated. That's probably why it was more easier to get married. I don't know. Maybe not, maybe. I'm thinking that's why. But moving on, she had to have a place to stay. She had to have no contact with Nick and go to John because, of course, he was also involved with the murder of her mother. So that is another thing that she could not do. All right. Then there's things like no drinking, reporting in. Also, did you know that if you are on parole, you are not allowed to associate with other felons, anybody on parole, people in prison? I kind of think these are common sense things. But guys, guess what? Gypsy knew this. Okay, guys, so this is not a rumor. This is not things that the haters and people just want to make up. I know a few of us have had to state that, you know, some of us truly come with facts and wanting to bring awareness on things. And this situation here, Gypsy did this to herself, okay? I want to tell you that on July 23rd, I believe it was, Gypsy had actually wrote a text out on her phone, you'll see, says, "Let Millie know I cannot take prison calls anymore. I got a citation, okay, by my PO for it. It's a warning. Next one, they'll send me back." This is straight out of Gypsy's mouth. You know, from her phone, technically, she has sent this text message out. Now we're back in July. Well, now look. Look what she has done now. So basically, Bree, if you are not familiar with Bree, I am not real familiar with Bree either, but I do know that Bree is like her closest friend, ally, I should say, with through social media. I know that she is friends with Christy. So she's basically Team Gypsy 100%. Basically, that's someone that Gypsy would go to for advice. Maybe they talk, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not doing a deep dive in on that. But Bree forgot to turn off her live, or thought she turned off her live and it didn't turn off, and ended up with that famous recorded call, the ultimate butt dial.
Fate will be decided tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they need. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should have to need. Oh shit! Let me call this up. They should have to need proof. Like they can't just use a text. I feel like not even text message. They should have been like, I don't know. Somebody could have got hold of your phone. Like, I don't know, something. Like, because people can use, there's like all kind of crazy phone apps and everything, girl. There's phone apps that can actually send you message that you can, okay, so there's phone apps where you can type in, like your number. Say somebody can download this app, type in your phone number, and then send a text to someone and it'll show that it's coming from your phone even though it's not.
Wow.
Yes, that's why I feel like there's no way they can send you back to prison on this. Like, I would even bring up that, be like, I absolutely did never, like, I would be like, I would lie. I would say, absolutely didn't. And be like, there has to be a way that this text message was, like, falsified or whatever. I don't know. I would just fight for your life, girl, because there are ways.
Yeah.
That's the reason I feel like at the end of the day, like, they would have to prove it, because there are ways for people to do that. There are actual apps, girl, real apps that will show it's your phone number, even though it's not. Oh, shit. Let me... Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God I just started this YouTube live, because I'm like on the phone with you and like, just lie.
But it wasn't a butt dial. She forgot to turn off a live. Y'all get it, okay? So as you can see in the video, they are discussing, and Bree is giving advice how to lie to the PO. Because as you can tell at the very beginning of the video, Gypsy is stressing, like, guess we'll find out my fate, soon, tomorrow, whatever. And Bree's like, nah, just lie. This is what you can do. Well, after I watched it the first time, I wanted to hear and see what was going on. Then the second time I'm watching it, you know what I'm thinking? Well, now y'all don't have to come up with any lie. Y'all don't have to try to figure nothing out, because there's the proof right here. There's no way to squiggle out of that. Now, will they fully put her back in and lock her up? Very well, because they gave her a citation already, guys. I was thinking probably she would have to serve out the rest of her term, which I believe is 10 years. So she got out. She'd have to serve at least a minimum of a year. At least, I would think. Babies coming during that. Just because you're pregnant, Gypsy, does not mean that they will not take you in. I don't know why she's not listening. The narcissism is strong, y'all. It is strong, that you just think that you're untouchable. And I noticed in this video, Brie was really like putting it on heavy, and Gypsy's just listening. And it's like, is Gypsy just like, okay? I don't know. It's like there's no emotion, like, oh, I'll find out my fate tomorrow. I would be devastated, okay? Like, I would be like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I possibly can be going back. Like, she's like, I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Like, girl, it's too much. Her birthday was on July 27th. Okay, that's when we had the photos leaked, all right, of her mother. Now, they've already been out. You could go find them. Some came out that people had never seen, though. And I don't know what people thought they were going to go look at. Not that I promote putting out a bunch of crime pictures and of the deceased and the victims and all of that. But one thing I will say, murder has been so desensitized because it's talked about so much, that I think people just go like, oh, another murder. And when people seen it, it is very hard to unsee what those pictures looked like. And I think some are like, that empathy they had, it's gone. It's gone. So Guys, I want to tell you, so it goes from the pictures leaking again back out on her birthday, coinky dinky, right? To then her being warned by her PO. Well, that was a couple days before because that was around the 23rd. Her birthday was the 27th. But it all happened around the same time of them celebrating. Now there are rumors out of Christy and Rod having trouble in paradise. I will touch on that on another video. But guys, it's maybe the beginning of the end. I think that, isn't it amazing that so much has gone on over this last 6 months, and a video that's a minute and like 40 seconds can do the trick. There's somebody looking over. There's something intervening. And if she doesn't go back, maybe it's going to slow it down. Slow it down because she's gone overboard, and people are having to put out fires everywhere. I just want to shout out a couple people quick. I'm newer to YouTube, but I will say that I've watched Sir Morbid and his crowds that he has on there. Absolutely, I think a gem to watch and have fun with. And he always tells people, relax, you're sitting on the couch, go check him out. I don't think people need me to go and shout out. He gets a lot of people. He's had Ken on there. He really tries to get everybody's point of view on there. He has fun. He's a jokester. But I just want to say that I've gotten to learn some things by watching him. Of course, Becca Scoops, Nina. There's a lot, and I don't mean to leave anybody out. I don't do a whole lot of gypsy diving, but I know enough, and I did it the beginning of January, where I stood. So anyway, I'm not going to make this entirely too long. I just want to say we might be at the end of the road, guys. And this week, I got some interesting things. People have been wondering why Ryan and Ken contacted Gypsy in prison. Well, I think I've got that answer for you. So stay tuned to this week. Make sure if you are a subscriber, you have your notifications on. So I will see you on the next search. Y'all have a fabulous week. Good night, everybody.